Hello, in this mini-series brought to you by Tuscany Villa, I'll be showing you some of my favourite places to eat and experience life in Tuscany, little vignettes of how we often spend a Saturday or Sunday here. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoy it. We've been married for a month, but you knew when you met me that I love to bake, so I'm telling you now, chances are by the time we've been married for a year, you'll be a lot rounder.
That's why I married you.
Buongiorno. It is definitely apricot season here in Tuscany. The trees in our garden are just heavy with fruit. We literally can't keep up with how many apricots we're picking each day. So I thought I would put them into a lovely rustic cake. This is quite a simple cake, and it's quite common all over Italy to have these cakes that you make with any type of fruit, really, with figs, with plums. If you're further south in Sicily, you might make it with oranges. And I like to make mine with olive oil instead of butter here because my partner, his family, makes olive oil. So this is literally from the trees right outside here. So let's just start by washing our fruit. There are a few bugs on them because they are organic, so I'll just give them a bit of a wash. And then you want to cut up the apricots or whatever fruit you're using. And I would use about 10 medium-sized apricots or 500 grams of fruit once you've taken the seeds out. So 500 grams of fruit once pitted. So I just chop the apricots quite roughly. The thing about being in the countryside of Tuscany is that you don't want anything to be too perfect. Everything looks much more beautiful when it's quite homemade and rough and rustic. So I start by putting 250 grams of demerara sugar, brown sugar, into a bowl and 2 eggs. We just whisk them together until it becomes nice and frothy. And now I'm just going to measure out 100 milliliters of olive oil. Add the olive oil, a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, a pinch of salt and some cinnamon, 150 grams of natural yogurt, and mix well. And now I just sift 250 grams of flour with 15 grams of baking powder. And then now I just gently mix it in with a spoon. You don't want to overmix your cake, but you just want all the flour to be amalgamated. I'm using a 26 centimeter pan. I like it to be quite wide because I want there to be an equal ratio of cake to fruit. Well, almost. Let's just vary there and just squeeze the inside. Good. At this point you may be saying, Kylie, there's not enough batter, it looks too low, but don't worry, it's going to be fine because this will rise up quite a lot. And now we just sort of place the fruit in any way you like, really. And then just before I pop it in the oven, I give it a little sprinkle of brown sugar just to make sure that top goes nice and golden. And this goes into a medium hot oven for about 40 minutes.
Sembra buonissima.
È buona?
Eccezionale. Wow. Wow, è veramente buono.
This is the 4th time I've made this cake in a space of maybe 2 weeks.
And I'm very lucky because it's the 4th time I'm eating it. So, this is I think this is the best. It's amazing.
My husband believes that wine goes with everything, including cake. When tourists come to Tuscany in summer and they have this image of Italians just sitting around eating and drinking and looking out at a beautiful view, do you think this is the cliche or do you think it's the reality?
On a Sunday lunch, it's not a cliche, it's the reality. We really love to eat and enjoy company and good food, good wine, especially when it's done with homegrown products or things that just come from the neighbor or from the vegetable garden. It's amazing. It has such a different taste, and you pick it and then you cook it, and that's completely a different world.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do consider giving it a like or subscribing to my channel for beauty and good food and slow living every Friday. Alla prossima!